did someone break your heart?
Oh, a few times. One of them ended in a stripper punching me in the face.
Okay,
so.
you can't just be like, so this one time a dude broke my heart and a stripper punched me in the face. What the happened? Addison, what the hell's going on?
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Awesome. Glad to have you.
Yeah.
Got you a Corona.
You did. I'm very happy about that. I needed that.
I was going to get you a full-on 40. They didn't have them.
I used to drink those in high school. I would steal them from the gas station.
How are you stealing 40s? Like, what was your shoplifting plan to steal a fucking full-on 40?
We would just take anything. It was fun.
But how? How? Like, that's not a small bottle.
No. Yeah, we had big jackets, I guess. We kind of would just take them and walk out most of the time. So
What are you going to do about it? We're juveniles.
yeah, we're yeah. Those and Four Lokos. Yeah, too many Four Lokos in high school.
Well, I'm very happy you didn't end up with the stage name Addison Four Loko.
Me too. It would be a lot, like, too much.
See, I just assumed you were going to drink your namesake tonight.
Oh, honestly, I've had to kind of move on from it.
Oh, no. Is there a story behind that?
Not even. Just, I've been drinking vodka since I was too young, and I think I've had my fair share of it.
You're not dead. It can't be that young.
I know, but I was quite the party girl in high school, in college, and now I'm a little more retired.
Oh, no. Just chill Coronas.
Yeah, no, we keep it chill with the beer and maybe an Aperol Spritz here and there. Keep it classy.
Just keeping it chill with beer.
Yeah, just nice and chill. You know, still throwing back, but not as intense.
Well, cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers.
What age did you start drinking?
I think the first time that I ever got drunk was like 15.
Okay. 15, that's it.
Yeah, maybe 14. Maybe
Okay.
14. But I remember the first time that I got like blackout drunk. That was on Four Loko, and I was in high school, and I had braces, and I was throwing up everywhere.
Oh.
Sorry.
Drinking when you have braces is the worst.
Too many visuals, but you know.
No. As someone who was drinking in high school and also had braces, I've been there. Fucking been there. I also had long hair at the time, so I have the whole,
I did too.
I assumed you did. I assumed we didn't swap haircuts between now and high school.
Yeah, so quite the times I've had. Yeah.
Do you remember any of the story with the Four Loko, or is it just like random Saturday?
No, it was just one of my friends' older siblings was having a party. And so we felt so cool. We were like, we get to go party with the upperclassmen. And then we all just got absolutely wasted and embarrassed ourselves. So it was not really the best time. Yeah.
That's the absolute fucking worst. Because like in high school, you're like, oh, I know everything. And then it's like, no. No. It is, yeah. I very much remember like the first time I puked from liquor was like, got a buddy who was like a freshman in college to buy the liquor. I'm like, I've never puked from alcohol at all. And then I got trashed and puked on his floor.
Oh, God.
Because someone was in the bathroom. And I'm like, I need to puke. And like, couldn't make it to the bathroom because someone was in there and just puked on the floor in front of the bathroom door.
It's the worst. It's really not a fun time. But it's still fun when it's fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, I host the show. I still drink.
Right.
I'm not one of these fucking quitters who's like, really rough hangover puke, like, I'm never drinking again. Like,
quitters, pussies.
Right?
Yeah. No, like just get up and open the bottle.
Right. A little hair of the dog. You'll be fine.
Grow up.
This is your life choices. This is what got you here. Just accept that it's not the alcohol's fault.
Right, exactly. You have to do some deep inner work at this point.
Right. The alcohol did not say, you have to pour me. You have to drink me.
No.
Those were all your choices.
Free will.
Exactly. Oh, that'd be terrifying if the alcohol actually had control.
No, yeah, that would be something else.
You've slowed down on partying. What are you doing with your free time?
I've been reading.
Oh my
I've
god.
been going to workout classes. LA's really doing something to me.
You eating a lot of kale too?
I have been actually. I ate kale last night. I had Erewhon for dinner.
Oh, look at you, bougie.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are you one of these people that's like trying to like date at Erewhon? Because I hear that's like the singles meat market.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really? I go in there like incognito. I feel like I'm not supposed to be in there. I feel like everyone in there is better than me. So I get nervous.
You got to fake it till you make it.
I can't fake it in there. It's scary.
I've never stepped foot in an Erewhon in my life.
Really?
It's definitely above my pay grade. No.
I mean, I think it's above mine too, but I still go in there. It's not good. It's like the worst place I spend my money at, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, there are worse places you could be spending your money.
Probably, but I don't know if it's, $20 chicken tenders makes me feel pretty bad about myself.
Why are you doing it then?
They're good.
Are they $20 good?
I don't know. I think I'm just addicted to it.
I mean, for a little bit less, you could support some bigotry and just go to Chick-fil-A.
Right, yes.
Don't do that.
I do love Chick-fil-A though.
I know.
It's so good. It's really good.
I try not to eat there, but I still eat there on occasion.
Yeah, I just do it in secret.
You just told the internet, right?
That's okay. They won't tell. I'm sure they agree with me.
Well, I'm sure much like, a straight edge kid, like when no one's watching, they agree with you.
Yeah.
You ever heard the old joke like how many straight edge kids does it take to finish a 6-pack?
How many?
One when none of his friends are around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I feel like most people are like that with Chick-fil-A. Like, they're horrible, and they are. They are a horrible company.
Yes.
They're spending their profits in horrible ways. Still eat there on occasion. Giant fucking hypocrite.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to do that with big companies. You know what I mean? They really got their claws in us.
Yeah, and it's also like, well, they're gonna be there either way. I don't think my one occasional order is gonna put them out of business if I vote my wallet on it.
No.
And I'm not out here being like, we all gotta boycott Chick-fil-A so they go under. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
Right. Yeah.
But how $20 chicken tenders from Erewhon? How'd that even come about? How'd you decide, like, you know what? I'm gonna just go throw away half a scene rate on some groceries.
It's so expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive.
Because they can.
Yeah.
Because they're charging for the prestige of being able to be like, look, I shopped at Erewhon. Look at the Erewhon bag.
Yeah. They make merch and their hoodies are $180.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, kind of hurt me.
It's a fucking designer brand.
Scary. They still go.
Well, you should at least, try to like get the hook up there, like, and try to meet some people.
I should, maybe I actually have tweeted about it a few times, my addiction. I share it. And a lot of my fans generously have given me gift cards. So they're not helping my addiction. One of my fans gave me a $500 gift card. I didn't last very long there. But
like one trip.
yeah, literally. But, they're feeding my addiction.
I mean, if they're giving you less than a $500 gift card, are they even really giving you a gift card?
No, that's not a real fan. No,
it's not even like a real fan. It's like a $500 gift card goes to like 3 things at Erewhon. So
yeah.
If they're only giving you a 50 or 100, like, cool, you gave me pocket change. Cool. Appreciate you. Like, I still have to pay for most of this out of my own pocket.
Right. Yeah. Not the best place to be enjoying.
I mean, as long as you're not gonna, miss out on your rent over it.
No, it's okay. I haven't gotten that deep into it yet. We'll see what happens once I'm here longer than a few months.
Pretty soon is gonna be just like, we'll collab for Erewhon.
Yeah, literally. I should make a shirt that says that. It's a good idea.
It's all yours. It's all your merch. Done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wouldn't be the first time I've just given away ideas on this fucking show. How long ago did you move to LA? Because I know like last year you were not here.
Yeah, I moved a few months ago. I just did the drive from Florida to here, which took like 4 days. Yeah, I know. I should have done it in less, but it was beautiful though. It was really cool. But yeah, I've been here for maybe 3 months, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me about the drive. Like, what route you take? Where did you stop? Anywhere fun?
I wasn't driving. I was passenger princessing, so that was nice. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think we stopped in Texas and New Mexico. I don't even know where else. Random places. We didn't stop anywhere very cool. We were kind of just trying to get through it as fast as we could, but it was pretty.
Did you take I-10 all the way through? Or?
I don't know. I don't know which way we took. Wasn't paying attention.
It's like, when the car gets there, I'll get out.
Yeah, exactly. I get out at the rest stop and that's it.
Okay, what were the tunes for the road trip?
One of my favorites recently. Have you ever heard of the band Ween?
No.
No?
I have no idea.
Really? They're really good. A lot of them. Another band, I like Fat White Family. They're really good.
I am unfamiliar with all these artists.
You'll have to listen.
I'm just feeling super old now. Like, I don't know who any of these are.
No, my music taste has been expanded lately, so that's been fun. But Ween has definitely been my favorite of the last year. So a lot of that on the car ride.
Like Ween?
Ween.
Oh, no, I know Ween.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were some other band. I'm like, no, I know Ween. Yeah, Ween's been around forever.
Yeah. I love them.
Old buddy of mine used to actually manage them. So
really? Oh, that's sick. Cool.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. The amount of people from music who, want to become your friend when they're like, oh, you know a bunch of people in porn.
Yeah.
This dude, he's a friend, but like, I think it was Mayhem Fest in like 2013 to 2014. He's just like, I can't put you on the list, but I could put her on the list and you could be her plus one.
Wow.
Like, all right.
That works.
Sure, I'll take the all access however I could get it.
Yeah.
I understand the band is only putting her on the list because they think there's a possibility that they're going to get to fuck her. I don't think we even actually met the band that put us on our list.
Oh, man. Jeez. I haven't been to a festival in quite some time.
What was the last one you went to?
I don't even know. It's been a while. I've been to a few concerts in the last year, but no festivals.
What shows?
I saw All Them Witches in California, and then I saw Ty Segall in London.
Nice.
And then I saw the OCs. I saw them here too. And I think that's the only few I can remember. But
go to a lot of shows, or
I like to. I haven't done as much because I was traveling so much back and forth, but I try to as much.
Well, now that you're here.
Now that I'm here, I'm in the perfect place for it.
Right. Well, and that's when people are like, oh, I don't like LA. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I know. LA has its like ups and downs for me, but I very much enjoy the things to do here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why you live here. That's why I tell people this is worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Because any musical act you want to see is going to play here.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're going to play a smaller venue.
Yeah.
Like they'll be at the Whiskey or Viper Room or like even the Fonda or like the Palladium. Palladium's like fucking a couple thousand people. It's like we do X3.
Yeah.
You ever seen the show there? It's actually a good venue to see.
Really? Yeah.
And on top of it, it's like we have art house movie theaters. We have fucking a great comedy scene.
Yeah.
Not many other places offer what LA has to offer.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. That's one of my favorite. There's always just something to do. I lived in New York for a little while, and that was one of my favorite things about living there.
Oh, yeah. New York is like the only possible comparable place.
Yes, yeah. Living there is a lot, but it was fun.
What dragged you to New York?
I just wanted to go. I had always wanted to live there since I was a kid. So after I started camming, I was kind of just like, I'm going to go to New York. Just like packed a couple suitcases and went and subletted an apartment in New York and then stayed there for like a year.
Was that from California to New York or?
Florida to New York. Yeah. So I went there and then I went back to Florida and then I got here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all over the place.
What made you decide to go back to Florida?
New York got really cold and depressing for me. So I missed Florida and it was easy to go back there. I was like, I'll just go move in with my friend and figure out what I'm doing.
What made you decide to make the jump finally over to here?
I was traveling back and forth so much here. It was starting to become ridiculous. I was staying with my friend all the time, and I was like, I can't keep doing this to her. So it was just time. I was coming almost every month, and I was like, why am I paying rent in Florida when I don't even live there?
Why would you want to pay rent in Florida, period?
I love Florida, but
Why?
I think I've been there my whole life. I see its good parts. It's beaches and it's warm and pretty.
Here has all of that.
I know. I just
Minus
love
the
Florida.
humidity.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it. It's dry here.
I know. It's a desert.
I don't like it. Not my favorite.
See,
But it is beautiful here.
I can never. The humidity in Florida is just always so fucking bad.
Yeah, you get used to it though. Like when that's been your whole life, it feels just natural.
I was there for 6 months at one point. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was in Hialeah, outside of Miami.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, this place ain't for me.
No. Miami's worse though. Like it gets insane down there. No. Not my favorite place.
Were you more up towards like Orlando or?
Yeah, I was closer to over there.
Yeah, still, it's like I've been to Jacksonville, St. Pete, and I was like, oh, this is fun, but it's still not really.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, but it has its charms.
For sure. Honestly, more people need to leave LA.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be cool. Maybe bring my rent down a little bit.
Yeah, go, please.
We don't want you here.
So much traffic.
Well,
so much.
That's the trick. Like you pick a neighborhood you like and try not to leave it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I live in Glendale and it's
What Glendale?
I don't know. It was like far enough away from everything that it felt right and close enough at the same time, but I just kind of stay in my little bubble over there and I'm starting to get a little over it because everything there feels fake. It just like
What, the Glendale Galleria doesn't feel real to you?
I was like, oh, this is so cute and cool. And then I was like, oh, why do I feel like I'm on a weird movie set every time I leave the house?
Because you are.
I know.
It's very Truman Show-esque.
Yeah, it is. It's weird there, but it's still nice.
See, I like Hollywood. I've lived in Hollywood the whole time I've been here. And
yeah.
it's a little grimy. I understand.
Okay, we love grime.
Exactly.
Yeah, grime is good.
Then why didn't you end up in Hollywood?
I don't know. I was just overlooking for a place, and then that one just kind of like fell into my lap, and I was like, "This is perfect. Okay, I'm done." Just gave up.
You'll at least will be up eventually. You can move to a better neighborhood.
Yeah, there you go.
You can.
Free will, like we said.
You can just give up.
Yes. Sounds nice.
Honestly, you should set up a cam for it as you give up. Like 24-hour streams of Addison giving up.
Yes. That sounds good. I think that would catch a lot of viewers.
How many tokens is just giving up worth?
Oh, probably not that many.
I mean, it would be a hilarious like cam stream just like, oh, you're here? Hi, chat. Why are you here? Just being completely dismissive of them the whole time. Like, I'm just going about my day. Like,
Yeah.
I'll respond to you when I want to. Like,
Right.
tip. No, I'm not going private. I'm busy.
Oh, I hate privates. Not my favorite.
See, that cam girl life, it becomes like a fucking 9 to 5.
Yeah, I loved camming and I still do it here and there, but it does get in your head a little bit after a while. It's a lot.
Well, like what aspects of it?
I think that it sort of feels almost, not in a bad way, but some of them get very possessive over you. And I mean, I guess in a bad way, that's bad.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah,
Being possessive of another human being, kind of bad. Especially one that you don't have a real relationship with, that you have a weird parasocial relationship with.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's probably a little bit more than kind of bad. That's bad.
I was gonna say they're kind of culty in a way, and that's what I was gonna say. It's like bad and good, because it's nice because it feels like a community, but then at the same time it gets a little weird sometimes. And it's when they get very possessive over you where it's strange. When I did the transition from camming into doing like studio porn, people did not like that. The possessive culty people.
Were you just camming solo before?
I was solo, and then I would do shows with like a friend or someone here and there.
But none of it was boy girl.
I did boy girl. Yeah.
Okay, then they're used to watching you fuck, so I don't know what they get weird about.
They just were like, we own you on the website. You have to stay here. And I was like, well, I'm not. So sorry.
Then you should pay for me to, for a lifestyle that I can grow accustomed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to spend a lot more money if you don't want me to pursue other opportunities that pay me better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they expected. I'm like, come on, guys. This is just, I'm heading in that direction.
Well, it's weird, parasocial, like, oh, well, she's mine. Like,
Yeah.
No, this is not a person you actually know in real life, man.
Yeah. And I get it. I do, because I know, but it's so odd to me how there's such a striking like amount of those people on camming websites. It's so specific there, and I don't notice it as much on like OnlyFans or Twitter or anywhere else that I have a fan that sees me all the time and interacts with me all the time. But on a camming website, it's just like they are so crazy about it. It's insane.
It's the culture, and it's also
Yeah.
the type of site. Because
Yeah.
OF, if they're on a paid OF, they're still like interacting with you one-on-one. So
Yeah.
it's not like, I may be completely off on this. My assumption would be like some of it is kind of showing off for other people in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm her number one fan.
Yeah.
It's some weird pick me energy. Like, no, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Pay attention to me, Addison.
Yeah.
Me. Fuck the rest of the chat. Me.
Yeah. I mean, it's really fun too, having them be so close with you and having your own little cult, like I said. But sometimes, yeah, cults don't always work out. But
I don't think they often do. Like, Scientology being the exception.
Yeah. I sort of have a cult, I think, but
Sort of?
Yeah.
You're not sure?
no,
Are
I
you
like
not
to
in
say we're a
charge?
cult.
Like, who's leading the cult if you're not leading it?
Me sometimes, if I feel like it.
If I can find time in my busy schedule, I guess I'll lead the cult. I
Maybe.
guess. Maybe. Well, thank you for coming away from your cult for a couple hours to come do the
Welcome.
podcast.
Yes, it's very hard. Very
I
hard.
can imagine. Like, a lot of mouths to feed and shit. What are the stated goals of your cult? Like, besides them getting off to you?
Oh, yeah. Well, they have to be a loyal follower, a loyal reply guy. I like when they reply to everything I post, interact with everything I post. Those people make me feel the best. So then they get brought into the cult.
What do you have to do to join the cult?
I think that it's unspoken at this point, but I'll have to come up with a better ritual.
You have to.
I have to, yeah.
You make them get your name tattooed on them?
Someone did that for me recently.
Was it like actually your autograph, or was it like they just got your name on?
It was my name in a heart on their arm.
Have you met this person in real life?
I did, actually. After that.
How did that go down? Like, what was that interaction like?
It was great. They were wonderful. They're a wonderful person. They were a fan and they were very sweet and loved me, and they wanted my name tattooed on them. So
Where did you meet them?
on OnlyFans.
Well, I mean, where did you meet them in person?
Oh, in like a public setting.
Well, yeah, but did they come to like a convention, or did
No, I met up with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I felt like, they deserved it. They were also a very nice fan. So
Yeah, I feel like that's the wrong time to find out if they are or they aren't. Like, oh, hey, we're in person. Oh shit, you're just obsessed and got my name tattooed on you.
right. Yeah. Well, they're very giving, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you. But still, there are crazy people with money.
Yes, there are. Yeah.
It often boggles my mind how many crazy people there are with money. Because every one of these dudes who gets catfish for $10,000, $20,000, like, how do you have $20,000 lying around and could get scammed by the most obvious catfish on the planet?
It's crazy. Have you ever seen the show 90 Day Fiance?
I have not.
Okay, well, there is an episode or one of the seasons where there is a man who goes to Russia because he's talking to this cam model online that he's never talked to on the phone, never met before. He just messages her on this website and has paid her over $40,000. And he keeps flying to Russia over and over again. He did it like 5 or 6 times to meet her, and she keeps bailing on him, and he keeps going back. And that was just the craziest one to me.
That's utterly insane.
Right?
I do not care how hot you are. I don't care. I do not care. Like, you got to have a little self-respect.
I know. I felt he was such a sweet man too, but I was like, sir, something's not all the way screwed in up there.
I feel like at that point, at 40 grand, you could probably get a halfway decent American sugar baby for a
You
little.
could, yes, you very well could. But he had his heart set on Lana.
Have some self-respect, dog.
The plot twist in the story though is that she did end up being real. They did eventually meet, but she wasn't really into him in real life. So
You don't say.
yeah, I know.
You don't say. The woman who blew him
Crazy,
off
right?
multiple times wasn't into him?
You would have never expected that.
I would have, like, that's a Shyamalanian-esque plot twist.
I know.
Like, oh my God, do people actually show you who they are? Like a real easy thing. It's just like, in any romantic relationship, it's like, any relationship period, it's like, if someone's not putting forth effort to spend time with you, they're not into you.
Yeah. It's gotta learn the hard way, I guess, by going to Russia a few times.
I'm very thankful that I learned that lesson domestically.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
Oh, did someone break your heart?
Oh, a few times.
What happened?
Oh, too many. One of them ended in a stripper punching me in the face.
Okay,
so.
you can't just be like, so this one time a dude broke my heart and a stripper punched me in the face. What the fuck happened?
I was dating a guy, and he was cheating on me and had another girlfriend, I guess, and she was a stripper. And I was at one of his shows, and I was just...
One of his shows, he's a musician?
Yeah, a musician.
Oh, here's your first mistake.
Yes, I know. And I just went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I'm just standing there, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm getting punched in the face against the wall.
She sucker punched you?
She just like pulled up out of nowhere. I see the car pull up, and I'm standing outside, and I'm like, huh? And then she just comes over and just laid into me. And
did you say anything?
She was just yelling at me, and she was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, what are you doing here? And then it just was one of those things.
So you both knew about each other, obviously?
We did, but we didn't think it was what we thought it was. We thought, because he was just lying about everything all the time. So
the stripper thought you were the other woman?
Yeah. And I don't know. We both were just all tangled up in quite a mess. So, you know how it happens. Sometimes strippers punch you in the face. And
it's never happened to me non-consensually.
I know. I feel like I need to have a makeup with strippers in general, because now I kind of have a distaste for them. So
how can you let one individual
I know.
tell you against the whole profession?
Yeah, I got punched in the face.
Okay.
I
Has
know.
no one else ever punched you in the face before?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, look at you in your privileged life. Like, I'm Addison Vodka. I'm just out here living. No one's trying to punch me in the face.
No, I've never been punched before that or after that, but hopefully never again. I didn't like it. It was scary.
Well, you got to take some self-defense classes.
I guess so. I really do.
Have a little situational awareness. Like, that woman looks very angry that just piled out of that car. I wonder what that's about.
I was under the influence, so that didn't help the situation either. You know,
probably not.
Yeah, slow reflexes and all that.
Yeah. Pro tip: blocking with your face is a bad plan.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't just try to turtle up a little bit.
She didn't get me too bad, so it was okay.
You only got the one hit in?
I think it was a few, but it was a few years ago now.
Like how many years ago?
Like 3, maybe 4.
Okay, that's not that long ago.
It feels like a long time ago.
Like, thanks for making me relive trauma, Matt. Thanks.
No.
Thanks.
No, no trauma.
You hate a whole profession over this.
Maybe I do have trauma. We're unpacking.
It sounds like you have a little bit of trauma. You're just like, I understand there are thousands of other sex workers that do this job, but this one girl punched me once over a misunderstanding, so fuck all of you. Like, yeah, it sounds like a little bit of trauma.
I love them. I do. I know a lot of dancers, so I don't hate them. I just I'm
Now-
scared of them. Maybe
Now
I
the-
have fear of them. Is what it is.
Now the question is, did you fuck another musician after that, or did you fuck the same one?
Yes and yes. So,
See, this is the problem. Like,
I'm aware I'm the problem.
well, okay, as long as you're aware that you're the problem.
Yes, yeah, quite the problem.
At what age did you realize you're the problem?
Every day, I will
Forever?
for the rest of my life.
Well, yeah, but like, how old were you? You're like, holy shit, I think I might be the problem.
Probably like a year ago when I was 24. I'm
Oh, shit.
25 now.
Shit, you did before your brain was fully developed.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yes. Yeah.
Most people don't even make it to figure that out by 25. So
I did really feel like I felt my brain develop a little more when I turned 25. So
light bulb went on. Like, oh shit, I'm the problem.
yeah. Yeah. We work on that sometimes.
How you working on it?
Just try not to be as horrible with my decision making in relationships and other ways.
Okay, what other horrible decisions have you made?
I mean, so many, I wouldn't even know where to start. I feel like most of them were kind of just relationships, and
Is your picker broken? Do you have a bad picker?
not anymore. I'm very happy now. I'm in a relationship, which
Okay.
is nice.
Yeah, please don't say like with the current one, like, yeah, my picker's
No,
totally bad.
no,
I have the
no.
worst picker. Like,
No, I hope not. I hope
Yeah.
this one's good. So
well, I'm just saying, even if it, ends up in hindsight not working out,
yes.
you don't want to go on air and be like, I have the worst picker.
Yeah.
Babe, I have the worst picker.
No, I have
would.
a good picker now.
Right. You're like, I turned 25, the picker fixed itself.
Yes.
No need to like have you go home to fucking like, what the fuck did you just say on the internet about me?
I'd be like, that's nice. Hope you had a great time. I'm sure you talk shit all the time.
So what kind of dudes were you dating before the current one? Like besides musicians, obviously,
Musician.
all musicians.
Pretty much. That was just my only thing. I never really dated. I had about 2 longer term relationships in my life, and that's it.
Just a bunch of musician situationships.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of hookups.
So we're like, these are hookups, or were there like some pretense of like it being a thing?
I was quite the ghoster. I'm just making myself seem like the greatest person in the world.
You don't know the
I kind of had relationship phobia, so I just would enjoy having fun and then not anything else after,
just full on ghosting dudes.
Sometimes. But they knew it wasn't like
How do you know you didn't talk to them?
if we didn't hit it off, I don't really want to.
Well, obviously you don't need to like maintain contact with someone you didn't hit it off with.
Right. Yeah. Most of them we kept in touch, like each other's stories here and there, the good old
A modern romance.
Yes, exactly.
Liked each other's stories, occasional drunken DM slide.
Yeah.
Modern love, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
it for me.
It's so ridiculous.
I know. What have I come to?
Well, you're happy now, right?
I am, yes.
So-
So that's good.
All these things got you to where you are now.
Yes. Which is
Did any of these dudes like try to lock you down?
there was maybe 1 or 2, but I wasn't into it at the time.
Well, yeah, obviously. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
As stated earlier, if you're into it, you would have done it.
Yeah. When I lived in New York, that was when I was kind of trying to date and like doing more of like hookups and whatever. But I didn't want to get into a relationship. And then after I left there, when I went back to Florida, I just kind of swore it off. I was like, I don't care. I just want to work. And
Yeah, you don't want to date people in Florida.
no, there's no one there.
Well, there's a lot of people there. Just no one you want to date.
No.
I'm reconsidering what I'm like trying to think like, have I dated? Oh yeah, I have dated people from Florida. Shit.
We love you, Florida.
I don't. Don't. Unprotected sex got me into a relationship in Florida once. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Was on a down there for a party and like ended up hooking up with a girl, condom broken. Like then we were dating for a little while there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. I haven't had something like that, but it sounds like a good time.
It was until it wasn't. It was until it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it probably, if the condom hadn't broken, it probably wouldn't have even turned into a relationship. It would have just been a hookup. But it was just like, well, I guess, yeah, we like each other enough. The sex is fun. I guess we can keep hanging out.
Yeah. Okay.
And then,
How long did that last?
couple months.
Okay. Not too long.
No.
No.
Me and her were very different people.
Yeah.
Especially in my early 20s. I was a bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I was very set in my ways and was
Yeah.
not used to being accountable to a partner. So I would just go live my fucking life
Yeah.
and just go about my routine and living my life. And it's like, when you're in a relationship with someone, that's not necessarily the move.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of why I decided to keep to myself a little bit for a while there. But you can admit the mistakes. That's good. That's
Yeah, I'm an old man now. Like in my 20s, it was definitely like a fuck her.
Yeah.
In retrospect, like, no, I'm pretty sure I was the asshole. She's not faultless in the situation.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I was the asshole. Well, and she was living with me for like the tail end of it. And she gave me an ultimatum about something having to change. So I'm like, I know you. You've already made up your fucking mind. Why don't you just go?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, she's like, if you don't shape up, I'm like, why don't you just go? Like,
yeah. Nothing's changing.
Nothing's changing. If you're giving me this ultimatum, you've already made up your mind. You just want to be able to like sign off on, I gave him a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the worst part was like, we had a fucking vacation already booked.
Oh God, that is the worst.
So it was like to a fucking convention.
Oh, what convention?
It was a gaming convention.
Oh, okay.
It was all booked and shit. So we both still went.
Together?
Oh, we're on the same flight.
Oh God.
Like seats next to each other, same flight. We technically had already booked like a room together too.
Yeah.
And she's already dating someone else by the time like the convention rolls around.
Oh my God.
And he's there. She's like, can he crash her? I'm like, if he pays for a third of the room, he can. I don't give a fuck. And all my friends were like, oh, dude, you can stay with us. You don't have to share a room with her. Like, I'm like, no, I'm going to cock block her.
Yeah, as you should.
I paid for fucking half that room. I'm going to absolutely.
That's half your room.
I am absolutely going to stay in the room, snore, and cock block her.
Yeah.
No, I'm over this relationship. Don't get it twisted.
I love that.
Like, no, fucking, she's the one who's like, can you stay here? I'm like, your new dude can't get you a fucking room?
Yeah, what? Well.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That relationship was doomed to fail no matter what. So
there's always one like that. Or multiple.
Multiple. There's a reason I'm single. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my picker's not so great sometimes. I'm single, so I can say that right now. My picker, not so great.
Yeah, you can.
If I'm drunk and DM sliding you, I mean you too. Just know it. Accept it. Flawed human being. It'll be fun though.
Right.
I want to rewind a little bit because you were like, you went and saw a show in London. What had you in London?
I just went for a trip. I went to London and then I went to Spain, which was.
We're in Spain.
I went to Barcelona.
Nice.
And that was the first time I ever traveled out of the country. So it was really fun. I went, and my boyfriend's from England. So I went there and met him in London, and then we went to Spain. So it was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah. It was crazy. Spain was so fun. I think about it every day. I can't wait to travel more.
Oh no, good on you for doing it in your 20s. Like,
yeah.
I didn't really start like really internationally traveling until my 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, why the fuck did I hold off on this shit?
Yeah, I was glad I just like did it. I was putting it off for so long because I didn't want to travel alone. I was being a little bit of a pussy about it, but I still I need to do more.
No, you do.
Yeah, yeah.
I am on record about this all the time. Like, I think one of the reasons America is fucked as it is not enough Americans leave America.
Yeah.
Because if all you know is America,
right?
How can you be like, objectively, if things are good or bad?
Yeah.
You have to see how other people in the world are living. Because it's a whole different thing. You're just disconnected from when you read stories or you fucking see even on YouTube or TV, like, oh, there's this thing. It's till you're there, sights, sounds, how far your dollar goes or how little the dollar goes, all that shit. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Like the first time I was out of the States and like took a train system. Sorry, audience. In Japan, I talk about Japan a lot. I got on the Tokyo subway system and went, holy fuck, I don't speak Japanese. This is easier to get around on than the New York subway system.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to go to Japan so bad.
Do it. The yen is really depressed versus the dollar right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I need to go.
Go.
I need to go. My mom lived there for like 4 years.
Like, was she married to a military dude or?
No, she just moved there when she was around my age. And I don't know why she did that, but she said it was the best time of her life. So
Why'd you come back?
I don't know. I don't know too much of her lore, but that's a little bit.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't want to ask mom the lore?
She tells me what I need to know.
You don't want to hear about your mom hooking up with dudes in karaoke bars?
No, not necessarily.
You don't want to think of your mother as like a vibrant, sexually active woman?
No.
You don't want to think about that you got here from a cream pie?
Oh, God. No.
Someone raw dogged your mom.
I know. God. Sorry, Mom. Don't ever listen to this.
She was there. She had it. She experienced it. Why would she be upset about the fact that her life experience is being discussed on?
I know. She's funny.
I mean, I guess I could put it in a more polite term, that she had unprotected sex with someone.
That sounds so classy.
Yeah, versus just being cream pied.
Cream pied is more fun to say, though.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone busted a ropey nut inside your mother.
I've never heard that.
You never heard someone be like, I'm shooting ropes?
I have, but what did you say?
A ropey nut.
A ropey nut. I've never heard that. I'm going to steal that.
Have at. Feel free to share that.
Wow. Ropey nut. Love that.
Yeah, someone just busted a ropey nut right in your mom, and here you are, 25 years later.
Here I am.
Were your parents together? Or?
No. My parents divorced. Both are remarried very happily. So I'm also very happy for them. And yeah, they're chilling, doing their nice things. Yeah.
Modern America, everyone's parents are divorced.
I know.
I'm honestly weirded out when people's parents aren't divorced.
I feel the same way. I'm so shocked when someone's like, my parents are together. I'm like, cool, good for you. Stop bragging.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just jaded to the life I've lived in. Like the people I surround myself with.
Yeah.
It's like when I meet someone who's like, oh, their parents are together and like they're cool with their parents. It's just like, okay.
What's going on?
I've talked about this on there before too, but like went on a date with this girl and she's like, my mom's my best friend. And I'm just like, this is never going to work. Like just
No.
That was like the giant red flag. Like, normally red flags are green for me. And that red flag is like, oh, that's
yeah.
huge red flag.
I think there's a line of being too close with your parents for sure. I've met people like that. It's just always weird.
Yeah.
Always weird. Which is fine. I think it's great to be close to your parents and be like besties, but you don't need to be like, we have sleepovers every night and share the same blanket.
Yeah. Just the phrase, my mom is my best friend was just like.
Yeah. That's a little much.
Like, why have you not met anyone your own age that you're cool with?
Right, yeah. Do you have other best friends?
And why is your mom the first one you mentioned? Whatever. I mean, that was also doomed to fail because that girl, as a civilian, was very interested in what I do, but it all felt like that she was interested because it was a novelty, not a.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've met some people that are just like, oh, you're an adult?
Yeah.
Like, they're only really romantically interested because it's like, oh, this is new. This is novel. This is.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, people definitely just look at it in a weird way sometimes, but
it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
It's just a different form of entertainment.
Right. Yes, exactly. Oh, man.
Or, you may start a cult.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
So what are the plans for the cult?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I should take things next. I think I'll have to buy some land and start building.
No, you make the cult buy the land. Don't buy it yourself.
Okay, right. You're right.
Transfer the deed to you. Come on.
Have you done this before?
I plead the fifth. nothing about that.
If any of you want to buy me some land to start my cult, please. That's going to be my next goal when I get on cam. I'm going to be like, this is what this is for. Donation.
I just want a deed sent over. What you need to do, so you don't have to give them your legal name, is form a business entity so they can transfer the deed to the business entity.
Yes. Yes. You're giving me all the tips and tricks for cults.
Vodka Cult LLC or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds not suspicious at all.
Government doesn't give a fuck as long as you pay your taxes.
Exactly.
Or you're not doing anything wildly illegal.
Yeah.
Mild illegal's fine.
Yeah.
Wild illegal.
It's true.
Like, as long as you're not assassinating CEOs and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll probably let you slide.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like it has to be large CEOs. Like, I'm technically a CEO. If you assassinate me, there will not be a manhunt.
No nationwide coverage.
No.
Okay, good to know.
The LAPD is not offering $10,000 for, information about who killed me.
Darn.
I don't know how to take that. I can get one of my cult members to kill him, and that would have an easy 10 grand to fund the cult.
The wheels were turning.
There will be no reward for my death. Except an open bar at my funeral.
Okay.
That's what my life insurance is going towards. That's serious. That is a real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick. I love that.
It gives me a break on my other insurances, so I just
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, $50,000 life insurance policy. Sure.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, open bar. I'll be dead. I'll have no next of kin. I don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
Right?
Fuck it.
Do you want to start a family one day?
I don't think so. It's never really called to me. I like kids, but I used to be a preschool teacher, actually.
I know.
Yeah. And so that was fun. And I've always worked with kids and stuff.
Not now.
Not now.
Good caveat. Not now. Not
Not
always.
now.
Not always.
In a professional teaching setting.
But not now.
Not now.
Everyone in the current profession is of legal age.
But yes, that's what I used to do. And I loved that. It was very fun, but I don't think I will ever pursue a family of my own. I'm not really interested in it. Never have been. But I'm glad all my friends will have babies, so I can just be cool and vibes,
Yeah, but that's a bummer when you want to go on vacation and they're all like, I can't find a sitter.
Oh, and I will also be gone on vacation, so that's...
Well, yeah, but I'm like, when you want to do the group trip, you're like,
yeah.
Like, let's all go to Spain. And they're like, I can't find a sitter.
That's their fault. They don't get to go to Spain then, I guess.
Yeah, but I've found as I've gotten older, it's just like, when you find a good crew of people to travel with, you want to travel with them.
Right, I know. Yeah.
So when they have like bullshit, like, I have children, it's like, God damn it.
I know. I'm like, too much. Yeah, I wouldn't be able. That's just something. I mean, who knows? I could always change my mind. Like, I'm 25. I still have a little bit of time left.
You sure?
I don't know. But
I mean, none of it's guaranteed.
Yeah, I just also feel like it's fun to live your life for yourself.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
Sounds selfish in a way, but at the same time, like, I'm supposed to be selfish. It's me, my life.
Right.
Yeah.
It only sounds selfish because societal norms say, you should pump out 2.5 children.
Right. I'm just not into that. I'm not into that pipeline for my life.
Well, yeah, don't fucking do it then.
No.
The worst thing in the world is people who don't really want kids, who shouldn't have kids, having kids because society says that's what they should do.
I agree.
And then they fuck those kids up because they didn't want them. They weren't equipped to fucking have them.
Yeah.
And they were just doing it because it's what I'm supposed to do.
It's such a wild thing. I think about that all the time too, because it's just, I don't understand how people could do that to themselves and then to another miniature human being. Like, you're just gonna put all of that onto someone else when you can't even handle it. That's
well, the problem is so many people think of kids as just, I'm gonna have mini-me.
Right, I know.
Like, no. That is another human fucking being. Are you the mini version of your parents?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about this objectively.
Yeah.
No,
Crazy.
that is a whole nother fucking human.
Yeah.
And they may not even like you.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, kids are a bit much.
Stop reading. Stop. Stop.
Please.
Why are you doing it? I understand unprotected sex feels great. That's not a reason to breed.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It does.
Yeah.
I try to avoid condoms whenever I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Condoms suck.
They do.
Yeah. I don't even know the last time I've had sex with a condom. Because everything I do is for work. So.
Wait a minute, you're not begging your partner off camera?
Well, yeah, but we don't use a condom.
I don't know. I mean, you might have at one point.
Oh. I guess, yeah, the first time. Oh, no, I made him get tested before we ever had sex. That's right. Yes. So, no, it's been a very long time since I've used one, I guess. It's been like a year or so since that's when I started shooting. So, I guess maybe before that.
Wow, you've used condoms more recently than I have. Shit. Oh, no, I'm lying. I hooked up with a performer a few months back, and I did not have a recent test. And she's like, "We should use a condom." I'm like, "You're probably right. We should."
Yeah, I know.
I was not happy about it, but
no, yeah, they're not fun.
It was just such an awkward situation because as we're going, she's like, "You sure you don't have a current test?" Like, we're fucking. I have a condom. I'm just like, "You sure you don't have a current test?"
She's like, "This kind of sucks."
I'm like, believe me, I wish I was a piece of shit to lie to you about it.
Yeah.
I wish I was.
I love that you're not, though.
Yeah, like, I don't. This was a very unexpected hookup. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not a performer. I don't get tested every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I really would like to take it off, and I'm comfortable taking the risk, but I understand this is work for you and potentially, fucking up work for you. So, like, I understand why, we're playing it safe, but neither one of us are thrilled about this.
No. Oh God, that's funny.
It was just like, I'm sorry, like, you fucking DM slid me in the middle of the night, like.
Well, that's what sometimes you got to condom it if you're calling late night.
I would have raw dogged it. It was her call, completely her call. Like,
oh man.
I mean, I understand that, like, I am the risky party in that situation, so like, I'm not worried about it. And also, I think since my last test, like, I hadn't even fucked anyone since my last clean test, so it was just like, it was like, I know I'm good, but I understand. I don't have a good, a clean fucking,
you don't have the thing to show.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
barcode to scan.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not going to try, like, it would be irresponsible to be like, well, I can promise you I haven't gotten laid since my last test. Like, I promise you.
Yeah, the testing thing is crazy. Once I started shooting, I didn't have a sex life off camera anymore because I was just like, well, I don't want to fucking use a condom. I don't want to make anyone get tested. I'm just going to fuck it work. That was it.
That's a bummer.
It was okay for me.
Why?
I mean, it was nice to take myself away from the hookup culture, I guess, for a while. Spend some alone time with myself. I definitely masturbated a lot more during that time period, but
I mean, that's good. At least you're getting off.
Yeah, it was fine.
But I'm very much a proponent of, like, people need to, like, have off-camera sex. Like, people need to actually have intimacy in real life because it's a performance.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been substantial for me to continue on like that for a very long time. Luckily enough, I didn't have to go that long before I met someone, so that was good. I don't know what I would have done.
Is the current partner a musician?
Yes.
You just don't learn.
Like part-time. They're a photographer, so that's their main gig. Music is, they're like the two bad things.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Does he have a podcast too?
No.
You sure?
No.
Because that's like the trifecta.
Yeah.
I'm calling out my own people.
I can't help it. I just love a musician. They just really do it for me. I don't know. I'm shameless about it at this point. I love them.
What is it about musicians?
I don't even know. I think the first time that I was hooking up with one, I watched them play and I was like, oh, that's really doing it for me. It's just so sexy. I don't know.
No, I get it. Like, as someone who used to manage bands, like, it's just wild. Like, you put an average looking dude to put him an instrument in his hand and put him on a stage, and all of a sudden, just women are like, he's so dreamy.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's so hot. It's just, I think it's, they're talented and it adds attraction, maybe.
I don't know. Like, I watched some fairly unskilled musicians pull pretty well.
Okay.
I think it's kind of a status thing and a confidence thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're passionate enough and confident enough to be up on that stage.
Also the passion thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And also just seeing someone on a stage, that's just, obviously a different setting than meeting someone on the same level as you in a bar. Like that person doesn't have as much special about them going on like that. But
this is why I carry a wireless mic everywhere I go. Just in the middle of the bar, like, hey.
That would probably work on me.
I'm not trying to steal you from your dude. Nothing to worry about. I don't need to get punched in the face by some stripper. Like, we're cool.
No, we're good. He doesn't know any strippers.
What kind of musician doesn't know any strippers?
I don't know. He's not that one. I tried to pick a better one.
All right.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Was he a classical musician? Is a piano?
He's just not in a band currently, so we're winning.
The strippers don't go away when you leave the band.
Strippers are everywhere.
They are.
Yeah.
But they are.
Yes. Yeah.
Throw a rock and don't throw rocks at strippers. That's not cool.
No.
Don't do that.
You might get punched in the face.
Not if you throw it hard enough.
Right. Yeah.
Then you have other problems.
Yeah.
And they're bleeding from the head and
not good.
We don't condone such things here. Do not condone them. No violence against sex workers. Violence against individuals, maybe, if they deserve it, but not sex workers as a whole.
No, let's not do that.
No, let's not do that.
We don't need that.
Definitely not.
We get enough violence on the internet.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Twitter. Like, every time I get on Twitter, it's just like, am I going to watch someone die in video format every time I scroll? Yeah,
Twitter's been pretty wild. I've also struggled to keep up with that new app that everyone tries.
Blue Sky?
Yeah, I can't. My brain doesn't work to have another app to use.
Well, then just stop using Twitter.
I can't do that.
Why?
Twitter's just already there.
Right.
Ingrained in my brain. So I think a transition would be hard for me.
The trick is put the Blue Sky app where your Twitter button is on your phone and you'll just muscle memory to opening Blue Sky.
Okay. Yeah. I still like Twitter though. I don't know why.
Blue Sky's a better app.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the Blue Sky sales pitch. I'm also financially invested in the industry going over to Blue Sky, so because I'll talk about that in a moment. But the reason that Blue Sky is better is one, they're not suppressing adult content at all.
Right.
Like, because users have to opt in to see adult content.
Yeah.
So that's just a better way to do it.
Yeah.
Two, they're not suppressing external links. So if you want to link to your OF, to your scenes, there's no suppression of external links, which...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the big part.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like, it's a blue echo chamber, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, there are a lot of left-leaning people that went over to Blue Sky first.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a social media platform that is whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Right.
Follow the people you want to follow. But the fact that you can post full content, no problems, and you can post links to things where you can convert your following into money.
Yeah.
Are bonuses for the industry.
Yeah.
It's been proven that both Twitter and all the Meta products are suppressing links because all they want to do is keep you on the platform. Yeah. That's the whole reason Twitter changed how blocking works.
I didn't even know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Like a couple months ago.
Really?
So if you block someone now, and you post publicly, people that are blocked by you can still see your timeline.
What the hell?
Well, the reason for that is it keeps them on platform to see ad revenue. Because previously, if you're public and you blocked me,
right,
I could just log out and go look at your timeline logged out.
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't stop someone from looking at your timeline if you have a public profile.
Right.
This way, they don't log out and miss out on the ad revenue.
Right.
They still can't interact with you.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just a cash play. Like, I know everyone freaked out about that shit when it was announced.
Yeah.
Do you people not know how this platform works? Like you blocking your fucking troll did not stop them from looking at your fucking tweets.
No.
Unless your account was fucking private.
Yeah. The trolls are everywhere.
And that's another good thing that Blue Sky does. If you block someone, it's nuclear. Like,
really?
Yeah, they're just gone. Now, obviously, if you have a fully public profile and can be viewable from the web, they can still do the same thing of logging out and seeing it. But it's like one switch to be like, make me not viewable to logged out users.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then if you block someone, they're fucking gone.
Nice.
So it's just objectively a better platform.
Yeah. I'll have to give it more of a chance for sure.
You should. And full disclosure, I am a majority stakeholder in Blue Sky's first third-party verification service, so I have money involved with.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay.
I have money involved with the platform. So
yeah.
Like, we were the first to come to market and be like, oh yeah, we'll provide verification because Blue Sky doesn't do traditional check marks.
Yeah. Wow. Huh. Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Blue Sky.
Very happy with it because there's so much potential there. Yes, it sucks to start over.
Yeah, I know.
Major news outlets have been advertising that their engagement on their external links are higher from Blue Sky with much lower follower counts.
Oh, really?
Because it's not being suppressed.
Huh. Yeah, definitely need to try that.
So what's more important? The arbitrary number of people who fucking follow you?
Yeah.
Or the amount of people who actually click through on your links and spend money?
The clicks need to be there.
Right.
For it to matter.
And as more performers come over, more fans will follow.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing. I saw so many people went on there though, so that was pretty cool. It was cool to see how many of us just joined in on that so fast.
It was awesome to watch everyone go over, but like not a ton of people are fucking following up on it.
Yeah. I'm guilty of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And some of the people that have followed up are fucking killing it. Like
Yeah.
I know some performers and like fucking over 10K followers there already.
That's nice.
And they're just, one of them is literally posting like the same 4 nudes and like links to her shit.
All right.
It's like, girl, do you not have another shot of your tits? Like, I have seen this exact side of your tits like every day for the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I follow people like that and it blows my mind every day. I'm like, why are we doing the same? Did you just have a photo shoot one day and that's all you just use? I mean, I get it, but.
Well, and when it's in the Twitter storm, like where you don't necessarily see it in your timeline every day, it's like, okay, well that looks familiar. But when it's like, oh, I follow under 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And not all of them are active.
Yeah.
And because the algorithm, their default feed is actually in sequential order.
Yeah.
Like every day it's like, oh, hey, there's her tits again.
Yeah.
And they're nice tits. I'm not.
We love tits.
Well, yeah. I love tits, but I'm definitely not disparaging those tits in particular. I just like, can we get them from a different angle?
Just give us something else.
Slightly different lighting. I'm not disparaging your tits in any way, shape, or form.
I'm in black and white, maybe.
All right, classy tits. Put little Groucho Marx mustaches on them, on your nipples. Do something. Just a little variety. I'm not fapping to them no matter what. It's just like, I just want to see something slightly different in my timeline.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Or maybe you, Addison, just come over and start posting shit. And then I'll have other people fucking.
I know. I will. I'll remember. I need to because at this point, I've given up on Instagram. So.
How many times have they nuked you?
It has been actually insane. My account got suspended. They knocked me. It's been probably well over 10 times that it's happened. It's just been in succession though lately. Like they'll suspend it. I have someone trying to fix it for me. They unsuspend it, suspend it again within the same day. And it's just been back and forth, like every single day.
Well, that's
stop.
That's the problem is it's someone doing it under the table at Meta. It's not like an official service.
Right.
So they're fighting with someone else who also works at Meta.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the whole like system with Instagram is like, because there are definitely people that are taking the money and then not doing anything to ensure that you don't get suspended again.
Yeah.
I've heard it from a couple other performers where it's like they paid an exorbitant amount of money.
No, it's been so expensive.
And then their account gets suspended again because oh, well, this person just kind of took the money and ran.
It's so fucked up. It's just I don't understand. I don't even understand what these people are doing, and there's so many of them, and they're
taking your money.
Banking.
Yeah.
Banking. I'm like, if you are doing like even 3 or 4 of these a day, you're fucking chilling, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and assuming that they're not in the States, that their tech support outside of the States, what they're charging you could be a significant part of their annual fucking salary.
True, yeah. Yeah, it's so fucked up. I'm just like, it's so unfair. I was so good on Instagram. I'm like, can you guys just be nice to me and give it back, please?
What they technically bounce you for?
They said that I was impersonating
yourself.
Yes. I'm like, yes, okay. And then they took down my backup page too. So someone has it out for me, I guess. Instagram has it out for me.
Or that employee's taking your money and fucking.
I know. I'm like, what? I don't know.
You don't know, and that's the problem. There's no recourse. You can't appeal to Meta and be like, well, your shady employee is fucking ripping me off.
Right. I know. I don't even know how I would. I've just kind of given up on it. It's exhausting.
And this is why I'm also a Blue Sky proponent. It's just like, Blue Sky has been like, no, we're cool. Adult content, perfectly cool.
I love that. And
it's such a better system to be like, if you want to see this, you have to opt in.
Yeah, I think so too. When I joined it and I saw that, I was like, that's how it should be. I like it.
Yeah, like, oh my God, this isn't just for children. Because that's the reason that like Meta, like, oh, well, this is for families. And, even though fucking, if you're a mainstream celebrity, you might as well be able to post whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
And for fuck's sake, Tommy Lee posted a full-on dick pic. Not even suspended.
I know. Ugh.
It'd be one thing if like the rules were enforced equally against all parties.
They're not. It's so insane. It drives me nuts.
Like that's the problem. It's just fucking arbitrary.
Yeah. Not fair. Fucked up.
It is. And like I do a fair amount of business on Instagram. Like I post clips there all the time. A good part of the promotional cycle of this will be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I necessarily agree with what's going on there.
Yeah.
So one drawback of Blue Sky though is like they need to up the limits on how large of video files you can make.
Oh, really?
It's only like fucking 50 megs. So you can post like 1-minute clips.
Oh, yeah.
But the nice thing is, if you're posting externally to like YouTube, you can actually watch full YouTube videos in player if you enable the external.
Oh, that's cool. I
like
that.
So you don't have to Blue Sky. You just hit play and watch a full episode. So when I post the episode links.
Oh, that's sick. I love that.
Yeah. Same for Twitch. Same for like a bunch of other stuff like Spotify and stuff like that. So for like creatives that are not doing adult, like maybe it'd be awesome if they did OF support at some point.
Yeah.
So that'd be wild. Just be like, well, I'm subscribed. I could just watch the OF in Blue Sky.
Right. That would be pretty cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
And it's decentralized, so like it could actually happen.
Yeah.
We just need as an industry, everyone to stick with it. Like weather the little bit of the storm of being like, well, I don't have, as many followers here, and just that number doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. It just I think it feels hard to start over once you've reached a certain point. But I guess that's just part of the game at the same time. Like, gotta start over.
I'm an old.
Everyone.
I had to start over from MySpace.
From MySpace?
Yeah. I had to start over from MySpace. When I went over to Facebook, I had to start over.
Yeah. It'll just never, there will always be something else. So I'm just going to look at it like that, I guess. Well,
there's been a lot of other things, but none of them really took off. Like,
right.
There was Hive for half a second there.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Like, because I'm always trying to look at like the next thing. Because I understand there are fucking flaws with, especially when like looking for potential Instagram replacements.
Yeah.
Up until recently, like Twitter replacements didn't really seem necessary.
Right.
Like, well, Twitter's mostly cool with porn, and like rarely people get nuked for, and then it's just been like such a shit show in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm not even seeing my friends' content anymore. Like I don't follow any of these fucking people.
Yeah.
And like I don't care what this person's saying. I don't follow them.
I don't know what has happened to it. It's insane.
Well, unfortunately, when Elon relaxed some of the rules, a lot of mainstream advertisers pulled out. So a lot of, weird fringe advertisers took their spot.
Right.
And then I don't know what the algorithm has decided that like is cool and what isn't. It's like Blue Sky is like, oh, hey, it's the people you follow in sequential order.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Right.
Exactly the things I want to see.
The things that, yes, I may miss some shit because it's in sequential order, but it's literally the people I want to see. Yes, I can set up a separate feed for discovery or things my friends are liking, like that are more like current algorithms, but I can just have a nice old Twitter 1.0
Yeah.
experience of like, hey, these are the people I follow.
Yeah.
They posted this 2 hours ago. Cool. Not, why am I getting a tweet from 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Especially when it's a promotion for something. It's like,
Right.
oh, cool. My friend played a show like yesterday.
Yeah. A little late.
Yeah, cool. Why am I seeing this? Why? Why am I wasting the valuable time I'm never going to get back from this? Why?
It is just too much of a time waste like that. I mean, I'm glad that someone's trying to do it better, a little bit even.
Well, and it's not even new. Like, Blue Sky's over a year old.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've been on there since June of 23.
Wow. Huh.
But up until February 24, you need a fucking someone to give you a referral code to get on.
Ah, gotcha.
And I had an account, but I rarely used it because, for the most part, no one was really over there yet.
Yeah.
I had like 18 followers until like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And it's like, cool. A handful of like adult people that like I gave codes to and some other mutuals are on here, but none of us are really posting here because
Right.
no one's really here yet. It's
Yeah.
like being the first person at the party.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone comes over. It's like, fuck yeah, they showed up to the party. Finally. Yes. Fuck yeah. I'm sure the audience is like, cool. Thank you for the Blue Sky sales pitch.
No, I liked it. It was a Blue Sky ad read.
No, the ad read for my actual business comes at the beginning of the podcast. Don't need you in the room for that. Well, we're offering verification services, like, because there's no traditional check marks.
Yeah.
So if we don't do it, how does anyone know it's really the person they're talking to?
Right. Yeah.
Because the way Blue Sky handles verification is you can verify yourself with your own domain.
Mm.
But say someone else stole addisonvodka.com.
Right.
There's nothing stopping them from just making an Addison Vodka account with
Yeah.
addisonvodka.com.
True.
And how does the fans talking to that account know it's actually you?
Right.
Because, well, she has addisonvodka.com. It must be Addison. Right? No, someone spent $6 5 years ago, or like when you were still just doing cam before you went to the studio and bought the fucking domain.
Yeah, that did happen to me.
Right.
Yeah, but I bought it back. I can't even believe I got it back, but I did. Yeah.
Awesome. That not the story for everybody though.
No.
Well, and there's also nothing stopping someone from buying the addisonvodka.com.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or Addison Vodka, with a Y instead of an I.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how easily horny dudes get catfished.
Yeah.
And if they see a custom domain handle, they'll be like, oh, it's gotta be her.
It's real.
Real. She loves me. I'll give her 20 grand. I still think you're a crazy person for spending $20,000 on the person you masturbate to, but
If that's what you want to do it, but do it right.
right. If it makes you happy, do it. But don't get scammed.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I see that all the time in comments and stuff on Twitter or wherever else. Like, people will be commenting on a performer's post and being like, how could you do this to me? And they're like, what are you talking about?
I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I literally don't know who you are.
Yeah. So crazy.
The best is like when the catfish is using some random name. They're like, this is my real name. And it's like not even the performer's real name.
Yeah.
Like, dog, yes. Every performer has a stage name. The greater majority of performers of note if you do a little bit of research, you can find out their real names.
Yeah.
Don't. It's not cool.
Right.
But also, if you think someone is taking you for tens of thousands of dollars, do that due diligence.
Do the research.
Yeah. Dude, be like, but Emma said that she was taking, we were going to start a new life together. Like, her real name's Rachel, man. Fuck.
Oh, God, people blow my mind every day.
As I said earlier in the show, it's like, I don't understand how people this dumb have that much money disposable to give away.
I don't know. But I mean, good on them, I guess. But
I don't. It's just mind-boggling. I'm a reasonably intelligent dude. I do not have 20 grand to spend on a real family member, let alone like someone I masturbate to.
I'm like, please be careful with your 20 grand, peoples.
Right? Just it's mind-boggling. Absolutely. There are people I've had sex with in real life that I would not spend 20 grand on.
Yeah.
Like, not even for life-saving surgery. Like, I like you and all, but I gotta eat. I can't be homeless because you're dying.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I get that.
Like, they're not gonna let me stay in your hospital room, so sorry, babe.
You're on your own.
Yeah. The orgasm was fun. I hope the pussy's still rad when you get out. But
wish you the best.
Yeah. You're on your own. If you want me to be your end of life fuck, I will, fuck you in hospice.
Gladly, yeah.
Would you fuck someone that you know is like has terminal?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
My DM slides are gonna happen after this. I'm dying, Addison. I'm dying. I heard you say you fuck someone who's.
I would be honored if someone was dying. It was like, I want to fuck you before I die. That would feel great.
As I had to break it, we're all dying. Someone who's doing it a little faster than others.
Yeah.
So what's the cutoff? Like, do they have to have like 90 days to live, or
they need to have a timeline for sure?
We all have a timeline.
Well,
like,
a shorter one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How short? How short's the timeline?
They gotta have less than 90 days left.
Less than 90 days?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good amount of time for it to mean something to me.
Okay. To you. Well, fuck it, what it means to them. And that would be a hilarious OnlyFans stunt, and I'm sure it would get you national media coverage.
It would.
If you go to like a fucking cancer ward.
That would probably be pretty fun.
Yeah, just fuck a bunch of dudes with no hair.
Yeah.
Does chemo affect your boner?
I don't know. I assume it would.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have cancer yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, good.
Not yet.
How are you getting cancer?
Probably from vaping.
Oh no, that's just popcorn lung.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm chilling.
Oh no, according to the AI, but the AI lies. Chemotherapy affects your ability to get an erection.
Oh no.
Lower testosterone levels impact nerves that control erections and cause fatigue. I mean, would you fuck someone with 90 days to live if they were kind of a dead fish?
Yeah.
You do all the work?
I would.
Such a giver.
I would. I try. If they really, really wanted me to, I would gladly.
I think you should like go to a fucking cancer ward.
I would love to.
Like get someone who's got like days to live to be like on your seriously. It's fucked up. But
yeah.
Do you think like girl who just banged 100 dudes who's getting media coverage?
Oh, I know.
You just start banging terminally ill cancer patients.
Fuck.
You will get media coverage. I will text your publicist about this when we get off air. I will be like, so
this is what I gotta do.
Yeah.
This is what I gotta do.
Just be ready to write that press release.
Oh my God. What a title for a news article that would be.
Now the question is, when you're banging, someone who's terminally ill, and it's going to be their first and last scene.
Yes.
You got to use a little bit more than an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you need a real production for that.
I feel like I would need a cameraman.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, you bang someone who's terminally ill, and you do it like on iPhones, and you get a bad angle? Like,
no, that would happen. The phone dies.
Yeah, the phone dies. You're out of storage.
Like, oh God.
I know this took a lot out of you, and you could barely get an erection because of the chemotherapy.
Run it again.
We gotta do it again.
Oh my
It'd be
god.
kind of like an adult Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Wow. Wheels turning yet again.
You should do it.
I would do it.
Why would? You should.
I'll try.
We'll get you like a candy striper outfit.
Oh my god, that would be good. That would be good. This is going places.
Oh yeah.
Going places. Anyone who has a terminal illness, hit me up.
As long as it's not AIDS.
Yes. Yes. Love you, but
Sorry. Terminal AIDS, you're unfortunately disqualified for this one.
yes. You can watch for free though.
So giving. It's like promo codes, you have AIDS. Free OF.
For life. Whatever.
For however long that is.
90 days.
90 day trial. If you survive for longer than 90 days, you're on your own, man. You gotta pay.
$11, please.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, like I really think you should go fucking do this.
I would. I will. I'm gonna try and look into see how to make this happen.
I'm sure you could just go to like a cancer ward and like visit terminally ill dudes.
I wonder if that's allowed. I guess so.
I don't know. I don't mean I'm not in the business of visiting terminally ill people.
I've never visited a terminally ill person, so this would be a first for me as well.
Hold on, I need to Google this better because like they're like, yes, of course you can visit terminally ill people.
Like someone you know.
Right. Yes, you can visit terminally ill strangers, often through volunteer opportunities at hospices or similar organizations where you can provide companionship, and emotional support to patients who may not have a large support system.
Mm.
It's important to always check with the facility regarding specific policies and procedures for visiting patients.
Well, I will be visiting. Googling nearest cancer ward.
Oh, I'm sure UCLA.
Oh god.
UCLA Medical Center.
Oh man. That would be quite the video.
You will make national news on that one.
100 guys in a day, girl, move over.
Right.
Move on over. I'm giving it to the right people.
Right? Not 100 mopes. Apparently some of those dudes flew in for that scene.
Yes. Yeah, I was actually reading quite a bit about it today. So wild. So wild.
Well, how much of like her emotional distress do you think is real versus how much is like a play up for the camera?
This was a discussion I had with someone today, and I don't know, because I think that the thing is if you are having that much sex in a day, it is, you know, it's a dopamine, like sex is dopamine hit. It's like if you do too much of something, you're gonna crash, like too much alcohol, too much food, too much whatever. Like
I don't understand what you're saying right now.
So obviously you're gonna feel depleted and crazy probably after you've just had a long day of fucking 100 people. But I think that there is a part of it that is a bit theatrical.
Probably.
You know?
Well, it's also like, without having seen the scene, was it 100 guys from start to finish, or was it 100 guys like almost ready to go fucking 3 pumps and a pop?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because like classically, like the giant, trains like the Houston 500 and shit like that, like dudes were only penetrating for like a couple minutes tops.
Yeah.
Like they're there. I don't even know like if dudes popped every time. It was just like the P went in the V.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like long enough to be like, well, good game. You fucked.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, all the props to her for doing that, but I think that, the way that it's being perceived on the internet is not the best thing ever. I think that it's also a little bit harmful to the industry as well, because people are not responding to that very well.
Oh, of course they're not.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason it's just like, I'm a little skeptical if it's real, because it's like, if this was really that bad and that like emotionally disturbing, like,
right.
Why are you posting it?
Why are you posting it? Why are you doing it again?
Yeah, up to 1,000 dudes.
Yes,
next one, right?
1,000, which Is that possible?
Yeah, if everyone's in for like, hey, you get 30 seconds, dog.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but
Like,
apparently there was a documentary put out on YouTube that they made on her whole adventure with it all. But yeah.
so there are 1,440 minutes in a day.
Okay.
So if you give like
Holy shit.
every dude at like a minute,
Wow.
that still gives you, 440 minutes to like hydrate, ice your fucking genitals.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine that. I know that there's scenes where there's like bukkake scenes with hundreds of people, but that's different than
Well, yeah.
fucking them all.
Well, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
your genitals don't have to have friction.
Right. You just sit there and they jerk off in succession one by one by one. That's a little bit, that's still crazy, but
Yeah.
not as crazy at all.
Well, those are crazy for the dudes. Like, why are you signing up for this?
I feel like if I was a dude, I would sign up for it.
I have passed. I have actually passed on
Really?
being a fucking mope for those fucking things.
I feel like it would be kind of fun.
Why?
Do it. I don't know. I just want to know so bad what it feels like to jerk off and come as a guy.
It's great. I love it.
I'm sure it is.
Absolutely good time.
I know it has to be different or better almost than it is for a woman.
Cleanup's a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's that part.
Well, unless you're fucking blessed genetically, you're not going again immediately.
Right.
Like, the multi-orgasm thing is just not a thing.
Not a thing. There is that plus for us.
There's benefits.
Yeah.
It's rad. I enjoy it. Probably too much of my life has been spent trying to achieve orgasms.
I think a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, a lot of people won't admit it.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, no. Done some dumb shit in the name of trying to get laid. I have done some dumb shit in the success in getting laid.
Mm-hmm.
There have definitely been some people like, why did I fuck? Why? What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was horny and she was there and willing and wanted to. Like, and that was the only thought I gave it in the moment. It's like, oh, you want to fuck? Oh, fucking sounds great.
There you go.
Not the best move always. Not the best life choice always.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I wish I put some more thought into situations as well, but that's part of the game.
It is. And your super regrettable ones?
There was a lot of regrettable ones, but none of them were worse than the others. Some of them were weird and awkward, but
In what way?
there were some where the chemistry and stuff was just not there, and it was so violently awkward.
Then why'd you still do it?
I don't know. It's fun sometimes to have a hookup, but I'm just so awkward sometimes that I don't know how to like end it. Or yeah, I had one where a guy came home with me we were just out one night and he could not get hard and he started crying. And it was really bad. I just said to him, I was like, I think you need to leave. So that was how that went. It was
So is he no longer with us?
No, I think he's alive and well.
You don't know?
He might have a girlfriend now. I don't know. I haven't really kept tabs on him, but
I understand.
yeah.
As I've said multiple times on here, dudes, failure happens. Like, don't.
Yes, no, nothing wrong with it. I didn't.
No, the crying is what's wrong.
Yes. Yeah. And, maybe if I know you a little more, you could, if you were really having a bad day and you needed to cry.
Then don't go home with someone. If you're that emotionally fragile, don't go home with someone.
Well, it probably was also the alcohol but still.
Have a little self-awareness.
Yes.
Like, if you feel like you're about to cry, I gotta go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, go cry it out in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, and there's absolutely nothing, like, it's the weird part about toxic masculinity where it's just like, well, you can't cry in front of them. Like, no. If we're intimate, Sure, you can see me fucking cry.
Right.
But you're a stranger I was gonna stick my dick in.
Yeah.
This just makes it weird.
Yeah.
Excuse yourself. Fucking run some water in the sink.
Yeah.
Be
Go
like,
home, maybe.
well, yeah. Well, before you go home, like, you need to, like, freshen up. Be like, oh, make puking noises. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
like, my eyes are watering because we drank too much. Like, I'm sorry, I can't do this tonight. Like, oh, I just puked my brains out. Like, my eyes are watering. Like, make an excuse. Like,
yeah.
that's a white lie. Like, I'm not really a proponent of, like, lying to people, but I'm like, that's a white lie. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't gonna perform. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish by crying in front of the person you were trying to fuck on a random hookup.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that was super crazy, but I feel like most of them were just kind of mediocre, maybe. And
I
then,
mean, mediocre fucking does happen.
yeah, mediocre. That's part of it.
But at the end of the day, man, like, if your dick just doesn't work on you tonight,
It's okay. Just
right?
you can, like we said, you can lie.
Or you can just not fucking cry and eat some pussy. And like,
Oh man.
oh no, because I would much rather, like, if I'm still like horny and like, trying, like,
Yeah.
it'd be like,
Yeah.
we can make out, we can play with each other's genitals, fucking eat some pussy, and be like, yo, I've had a little bit too much to drink. I don't think this is happening tonight.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like, my general whiskey dick is like, I get too drunk and can't pop.
Yeah.
And there have been multiple times in my life where it's just like been banging away for a while, like, yo, girl, this
This is not working.
is not gonna happen. Like, you cool? Like, I'm more than happy to, keep going for you, but like,
right.
if you're cool, I'm just not gonna finish.
It's not working.
Yeah, like, I've drank too much. I'm not gonna finish.
Yeah.
And for the most part, that's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Occasionally there's some people who, don't feel like it's over until they got my pride. Like, till, it's like, oh, if you don't pop it, well, this isn't over.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
It's over.
I've told the story on there, like, literally hooked up with a girl who, like, would not leave my place until, like, I was ready to go again and was able to pop.
Oh, really? Wow.
Just kind of, like, lying in bed and watching TV, like, in between sessions until, like, I sobered up enough where it was just like, okay, well. And then she was out the door, like, 30 seconds after I popped. She's just like, no, I got to get the goo or I didn't do my job. I'm like,
yeah.
Girl, I was just happy to be in the game.
There you go.
Like, you don't need to prove that, like, you can get me off.
No.
But hey, some people's, like, own psychosis and
Right.
is what it is.
It's what it is.
But yeah, like, we're human beings. Shit sometimes fucking fails.
Of course, yeah. I feel like I'm always a very understanding person about that as well. So
As long as they're not crying.
yes. When I don't know you.
Right.
If I know you, it's okay.
How well do you have to know them before crying is okay?
Maybe a few times.
So if the cancer patients cry on you, is that going to be okay?
They are exempt from the crying is weird thing.
Okay.
They can, yeah. I might internally feel a little uncomfortable if they are crying during. But as long as everyone's having a good time, we're okay.
Oh, man. Have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah, a long time ago though, but I know the gist. And
Well, you
everything.
remember the scene where he's at one of the support groups and Chloe is like, they say I don't have long. I have lubricants. I just want to fuck one more time. I just have visions of that, like a male version of that. Like,
oh my God.
it's okay if the dying people cry.
Right, yes, of course. They can do whatever they want. They're dying.
Well, not in whatever they want.
Yeah. They probably,
Within reason.
yeah, within reason.
Consent is still cool. Dying guy. Like,
Yeah.
You can't just have them, like, trying out all their fucking weird kinks, like,
Yeah.
without consent before they go. That would be really just awkward. Like,
yeah.
I said no anal.
And that's how I lost my anal virginity.
To the dying guy.
He took it to his grave.
Horrible.
Yeah.
That would. Oof. But yeah, dudes. Seriously. don't let like Hollywood movies impact how you live real life. All the shit's created by writers. Like you don't have to live up to these weird fantasies. You also don't have to live up to porn standards because
Right.
your average male talent may be chemically enhanced to get there.
Yes. Yes. That is quite a thing.
And they still fail.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
You just don't see it because no one's filming a limp dick.
You're right. No
Well,
one
hopefully.
films the behind the scenes. Yeah, I've had some crazy experiences with all of that.
Such as?
Well,
Don't name names. Don't name
I would
names.
never. I would never. I mean, I've just seen people get like crazy from that stuff. Like they like are sweating so much and like freaking out. I did a scene one time with someone and he literally like passed out almost from it, and it was so scary. He was like screaming in pain, like on the floor, and he like started cramping from the everything, and it was crazy. But
That sounds fucking horrible.
it was. But I mean, it was just a few times where I've just seen them like super sweaty, boner won't go away. Weird to me because I'm like, what? How that can't feel good, but
Well, yeah, you're supposed to see a doctor if it lasts more than 4 hours.
right, yeah. But if you do it, you do it, I guess.
Hey, it's a job. I understand.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
know.
fuck around with those things. Like, if my dick doesn't work tonight, my dick doesn't work tonight. Versus,
Right.
but also, I'm not on camera. I'm not on set. I'm not trying to keep it hard for hours on end while a bunch of my peers are just trying to go home.
Yeah. I can't. The thing is I do have so much respect for male performers because I can't imagine the pressure and everything else that it takes to do everything so on point like that. I mean, I would never be able to do that. It's easier in a way. It is like it's all different, but for a girl, like obviously there's parts that are easier and parts that are not. But
well, on your end, you can always fake it with lubrication and
yeah.
like just splatter enough lube in there and act. And even if you're not into it,
right,
you can make it through the day.
Right.
There's no amount of acting that makes your dick hard.
I know, which is crazy. I mean, it's the having to keep it hard, having to come on command, having to this, to that. And I'm just always like, every time I see someone even struggle a little bit, I'm like, I can't watch. I'm like, I love you. I feel so bad.
It's part of the reason I never wanted the job.
Yeah.
Never wanted the job because I know what goes into it. And like, if I really wish we could, have all those dudes that are DMs like, I want to get into the industry and like
put them through boot camp.
Yeah, put them through a boot camp on like the worst day on set.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, we've been here 16 hours. What do you mean you can't get your dick hard now?
And someone's yelling at you to do this right now. Come on, let's go. Pop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun reality show.
It would be, actually. It would be. I would watch.
I mean, how much funding would it take to like fly these people? Because almost always they're like not American nationals. So like, how much money would it take to fly all these people in and like, shoot a reality like porno boot camp?
I don't even know. I saw someone was doing that. They were saying that they were like, you want to be a porn star? Come prove yourself. I think it was.
Oh, they did. There was I think Hazel Grace started a casting couch site where they're like a reverse casting.
Really? Okay, because I think I saw like Alex Cole tweet about it or something.
Alex might be involved. Like,
there's
a couple people like they're like, oh, you want to prove your mental talent?
Yeah.
A reverse casting couch. Oh no, that's still potentially decent situations. I'm talking about like, no. You show up to set at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Your scene isn't until like 8 p.m. because the people in front of you were struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been on set all day. Crafty sucks.
Yeah.
Like you had 2 granola bars and a bottle of water 12 hours later.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like a well-catered fucking Mind Geek set.
No, you gotta go where they don't even have hot water.
Right.
For after.
And then, the crew dislikes you.
Mm-hmm.
Your talent your scene partner won't stop looking at their phone in between takes. Like, put them in the worst male talent scenario ever.
I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. Sounds like a horror movie.
It's like, you want to be male talent? Like, legitimately tell whoever the female talent is, like, no, you need to be as shitty as possible.
Like America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
But
you have to be as shitty as possible to these dudes. Just as shitty as possible.
Yeah. Like the girl doesn't like you at all.
Right. Doesn't stop looking at her phone. Like,
yeah.
Starts shaming you when you can't get it up. Like, why can't you get your dick hard? I want to go home. I have a nail appointment.
Oh my God.
Have a director who's yelling at you, be like, the fuck, dude? We only have the site for a couple more hours.
Yep.
We got to get off this location, man.
Oh man.
Just every bad experience a dude could possibly have, just wrap it all into one day.
Yeah.
But can you still get your dick hard, dude?
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I've only seen someone fail a scene once.
I'm sure you will more.
Yeah.
Or as your career continues.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Like, does your ego get bruised if they fail?
Oh no. I never, if anything is going on with someone else, like even if I never, if they're not, even if they're not attracted to me or something, which I hope they are, but like I don't take it personally. I mean, at the end of the day, like this is a job, we're acting, whatever. It's fun when there is a chemistry there and stuff. But and it's always easy to have even when it's not like super genuine, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't take any of that personally. I know that there is so much pressure going on in their head, even if they've been doing this for 10, 20 years.
Well, you're only as good as your last scene. Everyone fucking talks.
Yeah.
If like all of a sudden, like, oh, well, X performer he failed on our scene. Oh, he failed on our set too.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of a sudden bookings dry up, and like that's just got to be a perpetuating cycle of like getting in your fucking head of like, is my dick not getting hard here at the end of my career? Which it probably won't be, but I'm sure in the moment it's still like in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel for them though. Love them all.
Well, good on you for not taking it personally. I'm sure there are other performers who'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I try not to because I'd like to put myself in that position and just think like how that would feel. So, because they can't tell what I'm thinking. So yeah.
Well, I'm hoping you don't ever like have to experience it more than once.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will.
Oh.
But
it happens to almost every male talent there is.
Yeah.
Just part of the job.
Yeah.
All it takes is like not getting a good night's sleep or being dehydrated.
Yeah, just one thing. Just one little thing.
The human body is a weird fucking thing.
It really is. Yeah.
I know in my non-high stress sex life, there have been plenty of times where it's like, I'm really fucking horny. I'm really turned on and I'm super into this. And my body's just like, nah, dog. It's not it's just not, no.
Yeah.
Not happening tonight.
Yeah.
Like, but
please.
Please? I really would like it too.
Yeah.
Would really super like it too. Really into her. I would really like to knock it out of the park here. Really, especially on the first hookup. Like, you got to knock it out of the park on the first hookup.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it's supposed to be.
Well, ideally.
Yes. Yeah. Well, because then that does give you a second hookup most of the time.
Most of the time. And then there's sometimes we're just like, you walk into the door afterwards, like, oh, yep, that didn't go well. Shit.
Yeah.
And it's just how it is sometimes. Like, just like dates don't always, first dates don't always line up. Like, first hookups don't always line up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you may be into something that I'm not into, or I may be into something that you're not into. Like, never know.
Yeah.
Never fucking know. That's why communication's key.
Communication is key.
But it's just a weird sitch where it's just like, consent's important and all that, but it's just like when you're doing it like away from a set to like have the whole like consent talk, like full on, like, preceding consent talk, but like on a real hookup is like, it's a little awkward.
I don't think I've ever
Right.
had anything like that, which is so weird to think about how often I do it. And then I've never done that in my personal life.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's different. But
Oh no, I've 100% like been inside someone's like, what are you into?
yeah,
Like, what do you want me to do to you right now?
it's okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure the penetrative sex was okay, but it's like, do you want me to choke you right now? Like,
Right.
what would you like? Like, what are you into?
Yeah. I guess that's maybe how. I guess I would have had to have my hookups progress more, and then we would get to know what we were into. But yeah, maybe I should have started doing consent talks right out from the jump, so I could have just been like, yeah, this. Maybe we'll have a better time.
Your hookups kind of vanilla and boring, or?
I mean, I feel like most of the time, none of them were really anything too crazy.
Well, what constitutes too crazy for you?
I mean, I just like rougher, nastier sex, and I feel like.
Well, what do you define as rougher and nastier sex?
Like slapping around,
Okay.
like being meaner, and like you can name call, things like that.
You want to be degraded a little?
I love it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like, if it's between both two consenting parties and you're both into it, there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Absolutely. But that is a little like interesting to try to broach with someone like that you take home from a bar or some shit, like, call me a dirty slut.
Right. And if they did, I'd probably be like, what?
That was a little quick.
Yeah.
You've been thinking this all night?
Right, exactly. So yeah, maybe consent talk should start being the hookup protocol.
It's like that old Chappelle Show bit, like the one night stand contract.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen that bit?
No.
Yeah, it's like a whole like Dave Chappelle and like this woman are like lying in bed. It's like pulls out a contract. They're like, okay, so this is completely consensual. Mark here, sign here. Like, Jesus Christ, that's like a fucking Chappelle Show's like almost 20 years old at this point. So like,
Oh yeah.
I'm old.
Oh, stop.
Old.
No. I'm just 25.
Right.
You're not old.
That's right. At least you were born before 2000.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I 1 year.
Yeah. You were born the year I graduated high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I graduated in 2017.
Yeah. I've been in the industry longer than that.
Yeah.
This podcast has existed longer than that.
Wow. That's
This
crazy.
podcast started in 2016.
Oh my God.
So I've been doing this longer than, you've been an adult.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's cool though.
And die soon.
Stop.
Going to die soon.
I'll see you in the cancer ward.
Wow.
Let's not go cancer, actually.
Well, that's the weirdest proposition I've ever gotten on this show. It's definitely the weirdest one. Not the first, but definitely the weirdest one. Hey, Matt, I'll see you in the cancer ward.
That's going to be my line from now on. After this becomes my claim to fame.
For sure. You got to get a doctorate. It's obviously your Dr. Addison Vodka.
Yes. God.
Dr. Vodka will treat you now. I got the medicine you need.
Oh, God. I'm sure I've said something like that one time or another.
Yeah, but not to a cancer patient.
No. They might like it.
Well, I mean, you're going to bang them out for their last time.
Yes.
So hopefully they like it. That would be horrible. Like, the last person they ever fucked, like, yeah, you just don't fuck like my wife used to.
Oh, God.
So what's the age cutoff on that? Like, if they're
I'm open.
Okay.
I'm open. I don't discriminate.
As long as you got 90 days to live, you could be, legitimately someone's grandfather. Like, some 80-year-old man's just like, well, guess I gotta take that blue pill.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No.
You'd send grandpa to heaven the right way, right?
It would make their heart stop.
Well, that'd be another claim to fame. How many other performers can say they killed someone with their pussy?
True.
I killed a man with this.
God.
Killed him.
Oh, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I mean, that'd be a hilarious bit for like your OF.
It would.
Just start making dudes sign waivers. Like, I've killed a man with this. Like, I need you to sign a waiver
this
before
is lethal.
Yeah. Is it registered as a deadly weapon? You need to sign this waiver before we fuck. Like 2257 and this additional waiver.
Oh my fucking God.
Addison Vodka, world's most dangerous pussy.
Sounds like a movie.
It could be.
It could be. It will be.
It will be.
This is my 2025 endeavors. We've laid them all out.
Apparently, I'm just producing your life this year.
You are. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I will take some residuals on the back end, please.
Of course.
Yeah. I will really laugh at like this time next year. You're just like, well, yeah. So I fucked a couple cancer patients. Like, it's been picked up by national news media.
Netflix special is on the way.
Netflix is right around the corner. They just throw money at people, so
yeah.
It could happen.
It could.
They're going back to YouTube and using this as archival footage on how it came about. Not paying. They're like, fair use, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I'm not giving you a cent, Matt Slayer. Like, on my copyright.
Please,
Netflix, just a crumb for me, please. Please, Netflix. Just a crumb. A tiny morsel. Just a little.
Netflix can spare.
They can
spare, yeah.
They can.
Yes.
They own property all over fucking Hollywood.
They do.
It's wild. It's just like, Netflix. It's like all Netflix or Scientology anywhere you look.
So much Scientology.
I have a theory that they are going to be the dominant religion in 100 years.
Really?
Well, the reason my theory on that is they're the only religion to really embrace celebrity, and we are so celebrity obsessed as a culture.
True. Yeah.
You don't see many people be like, I'm a good Catholic, like as part of their identity.
Yeah.
But how many celebrities are like, I'm a Scientologist?
That's true. Interesting. Scientology.
Yeah. Not my jam.
No, yeah.
They hooked a brother up last year, but not my jam. They have a very good camera coverage here in Hollywood, and their cameras caught someone doing a hit and run on my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. How was that going about?
Someone hit my car, totaled it, and I'm the last person that you want to do a hit and run on. I was a private investigator for a number of years.
Oh my God.
So in under 24 hours, I had dude's plates.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
successfully sued him, got paid, and all that shit.
Sick.
But part of that was like talking to Scientology, and they cut it on their cameras.
Wow. That's so funny.
What was also really awkward was like for the next 6 months, they were like inviting me to things at the like.
Were they really?
Yeah. Like, oh, we're having a 4th of July party. You're more than welcome. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I got other 4th of July plans.
Yeah, I would have had to have attended just out of curiosity.
I'll give them your number.
Okay, yeah, let's go. No.
I don't know how Scientology feels about porn, so
Yeah,
probably not great.
Probably not great. Yeah, that's okay. I think I'll survive.
I mean, they do offer acting classes.
Oh, well.
I'm not saying you need them. I'm just saying it never hurts to have extra acting classes. Well, that came out wrong. Like, well, Addison, did you know they offer acting classes?
You should definitely take some.
You should take some. It'll help your career.
I don't really want to take acting classes, though. So.
What's stopping you? You're in fucking Hollywood.
I know. I haven't looked into it.
That's another thing you can throw a stone and find an acting school.
Exactly. Yeah. I do want to take some for sure.
Did you do theater when you were younger? Or?
I didn't. No. But the acting part has become one of my favorite things of all of this. So that's been fun. Yeah.
Then take the fucking acting classes.
Me too. Yeah.
It'll only help your career. And because what you do for your profession, you can definitely write it off on your taxes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which is nice.
Right? Always looking for shit to write off.
Exactly.
Always.
You love a write off.
Need it. Like, we're all independent contractors. Like, need to, as many expense lines as possible.
Yeah.
Like, no, government. I made like $5,000 last year. I just spend. I'm not fiscally responsible.
Yeah.
That's all.
I am not.
What are you spending your money on?
Rent.
Well, that's everyone in LA.
Chicken tenders. No.
Yeah, that for sure. Just those two things.
That's it. There's all my income.
Holy shit.
No, but I'm just not the I'm okay. I'm not that bad.
Not out here buying crazy handbags and shit.
No. I'm not a big designer person. I like to shop, but I'm more thrifty about it.
Well, and that's the way to be. Like
Yeah.
every time I see it, like especially a newer performer who's like got fucking crazy handbags and shit, like what are you doing?
I know, I see that all the time.
What are you doing?
There was a moment when I first started and I would see girls that were like really young and new too, and I'd see them like blinged out, bagged out, nice car. I was like, what am I doing wrong? What? How do they have so much money? And then I was like, oh wait, they might just be spending it all.
They are.
Yeah. Which, everybody can live their life however they please, but
Well, yeah, but as someone who's been around for a while, like
yeah.
I would say don't do it. Like
Yeah.
when I first got in, worked for some performers who were making like studio only work, like making deep into 6 figures a year.
Mhm.
And some of them have nothing to fucking show for it now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And if you're making well above the average American salary,
Mhm.
10 years later, you should have something to show for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's definitely something that I see commonly with a lot of people, but I definitely try not to do anything too crazy ever with my spending so far.
Except Erewhon.
Yes. Gift cards. It doesn't count.
Not spending your money.
Oh.
Well, I understand because some people come from impoverished backgrounds and have never had shit, and then like, oh shit, all this money's dropped on their lap, and now they
Right.
do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I worked I've worked since I was like 14.
It's the drinking problem at 15.
Yeah. No. I used to ride my bike to work every day.
Well,
very
yeah, it's
far.
hard to get a DUI that way.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, the moment that I started camming and just even had enough money to move into my own apartment, it was even a little hard for me to be like, ooh, I'm so excited. Like, I just want to go to the mall and buy things because I never could do literally anything with a paycheck I had. And then I had to be like, no, chill, like, save your money. It's definitely a battle sometimes, but
Oh, no, for sure.
yeah.
Fully understand. I am not the most fiscally responsible person. I understand.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is. Hell, like 2 years ago, like I had a couple like decently paying mainstream editing gigs. Within 2 months when I'm like, oh, these are ongoing. I'm like booking international travel. Like, just going. Like,
yeah.
I'm a contractor. Hey guys, I'm fucking off for 2 weeks. And they're
Yeah.
just like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'll be back in 2 weeks. If you have any questions, I'll answer them remotely. But yeah, I'm fucking off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I need a vacation. I haven't taken one in a minute. And
Yeah.
you guys are paying me enough that I could easily take one. Wasn't the most fiscally responsible thing to do.
Right. Well, I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of, you got to work to live, not live to work.
Yes, exactly. Life is short.
Yeah. And very unpredictable.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
There could be an earthquake right now and collapse this whole building on our heads.
Let's not manifest that. That's a fear of mine.
Dying in an earthquake?
I'm scared of them.
Oh, once you're here for a minute, you'll
Yeah.
be
Or
like,
nothing.
yeah, you'll be like, oh, hell, that was an earthquake.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they're over pretty quick.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Swear. You'll be fine.
Sweet.
Yeah, like last big one, like woke me up from sleep. Like, oh, that's the thing, and rolled back over.
Yeah.
You just get accustomed to them. Like if a fucking hurricane happened, actually, we had a hurricane like 2 years ago here in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't a big one. Like it was just a lot of rain.
Yeah.
But like if a real hurricane happened, I'm sure I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So it's just all what you get accustomed to.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like most things in life, it's what you can get accustomed to.
Yeah.
I'm sure Lily Phillips, if she bangs a couple hundred more dudes in a day, will just be like, yeah, no big deal. Been there before.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like we're running a marathon. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't run a marathon right now, but like you build up to it. And
Yeah.
then eventually
That's true.
you get accustomed to it and you can just do the thing.
Yes. We love doing the thing.
Well, on that note, we're going to call last call on this motherfucker. We've been doing this for over 2 hours.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, for real. For real. We've been doing this for over 2 hours.
Okay.
But before we get you out of here, where can they find you on the things?
Okay. So no Instagram at the time. Twitter is Addison Vodka with a 0 in vodka. And then everything else you can find at addisonvodka.com.
What about your Blue Sky?
Blue Sky is Addison Vodka with a 0. Same thing. That's
There you go.
it. Yeah.
Look at that branding. Hell yeah. Well, Addison, it was great to finally get you on.
Thank you. I had so much fun.
Oh, it was an absolute blast. We'll do it again at some point.
Woo.
Until next week, drink on, motherfuckers.